Now, I believe there's a big difference between confident and cocky. Cocky is that arrogant person who's always boasting and bragging, and normally a cocky person is one that on the outside is just very braggadocious. I don't even know if that's a word. I just love the way it sounds and it rolls off, braggadocious. But ultimately, a confident and a cocky person are two totally different people. Cocky is not an admirable trait, whereas confidence is. You want to be so confident that you believe in what you're doing, so much so that you will fight fear and overcome it. You see, fear has no place here. I love the song by Francisca Battistelli, probably mispronounced her name, but look it up, called Breakup Song. It's a phenomenal song about fear has no place here, because I know who I am and I know who I am not, because if you know who you are not, then you ultimately know who you are. Let that sink in for a second. Know who you are not, then you'll know who you are. But what would you do if you had no fear? Like, what would you do if there was no fear of failure, or fear of that you weren't good enough, or fear what someone else will think, or just, think about it for a second. What more could you accomplish if you just went after it? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't fear a lion out in the jungle, or don't be dumb, okay? Don't take this to the opposite extreme. But think about what you could do if you didn't fear that person might look at you differently if you stood up for what was right. Don't compromise what you know is right, and go against the current and go against the flow so that you can ultimately go to your full potential and live out the purpose that God has called for your life. I'm on my way now to a meeting to meet with a couple of football coaches that I'll keep anonymous for the time being. But ultimately, I can't commit completely because of my family and other prior obligations to a coaching, but I know that there's some more purpose in my life, and whether that just be interacting with their children, with their players on an ongoing basis. But I'm excited to be going to this meeting because there's doors that are opening, because I'm not fearing what they're going to say. I'm not fearing what I look like. I'm not fearing where I've been. I'm not fearing the fact that I've been away from football for 15 years. I know that my passion is still there to connect, and there's nothing for me, maybe not nothing, but nothing as strongly as a good old pigskin. Throwing the football around with young men, it's just such a great connector. It's a great relationship builder. And so I'm excited to go into this meeting with these two coaches, a head coach and their assistant coach. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity. So just don't fear, anything whatsoever. Go after what you know you're supposed to do. And you got this, man. You got this. Now go. No. Go. Cut it off. Go.